Hey everyone, Ivan here and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. In the last episode, we dealt with the SS-Han, and in this episode, we're going to go ahead and deal with some more things. Okay, sorry for the random cut. I just burped out of nowhere. I didn't think we were close enough yet. But anyways, before we go on in this episode, I want to go ahead and show you my Pokemon real quick. Legiacris, Buzzbuzz, and Bijou are all now level 25 from being, I think, lower mid-20s. But for now, Legiacris has not learned any different moves. Buzzbuzz he has learned Sleep Powder instead of Supersonic because Supersonic is super unreliable, and I believe Sleep Powder will do more for us. And Bijou has not learned Dig. I thought I taught Bijou Dig, but I guess not. But that's what we're going to be doing because this next gym is actually an electric type gym, and Buzzbuzz and Legiacris can't do much there because first off, Buzzbuzz is a little weaker just because he is a bug-type Pokemon right now. He's not very strong, but when Buzzbuzz evolves, that'll be a different story. But Legiacris is also 4 times weak to electric-type moves, so Legiacris can definitely not do much there. But before we go ahead and fight the gym, there are a couple things we can talk about real quick. For one, if we need to level up and grind, we can come on to Route 11. There are a couple trainers here. I already fought them all in preparation to grind and just show the route off. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about 2 new Pokemon you can catch here. They're both Psychic type, except one is infinitely better than the other. Let's start with a good one, is the Psychic Fairy type known as Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime is a pretty great special attacker with some pretty good speed to him. Comparable to, well, not very comparable to Alakazam, but a good alternative if you can't get Alakazam. The fact that he's a fairy type also helps a little bit, considering that he can learn moves such as Moon Blast and Dazzling Gleam, which are super strong and help take care of those pesky dragon type Pokemon. Definitely recommend Mr. Mime if you don't have a psychic or a fairy type on your team and you desperately want one. He is probably one of the better psychic types. Oh, well, there's only 3 psychic types in this game that you can catch freely, so I guess like he has to be, you know. Anyways, the next Pokemon, as you can see on screen, he is ugly as sin, is Drowsy. Drowsy is a psychic type Pokemon, later evolving into Hypno. This Pokemon is bad, it's ugly, it sounds disgusting, and it's definitely a bad. Hypno literally only has good special defense, and that's about it. Before this generation, Hypno was very good in Generation 1 because Hypno, there was no special attack and special defense split. It was just special. And so Hypno had incredible special everything. But as soon as they split and gave him some more special defense, he just became useless. Hypno definitely passed up on it. It's also ugly, and it's also very creepy looking. So no, I'm not into that. Anyways, I hate him. He's trash. Anyways, going back here, there was one more thing we can go ahead and do. We can actually talk to this man here. And remember, he was asking us about Growlithe. If you do catch 5 Growliths, he will give you a Persian. And this Persian is level 16, already evolved. Pretty cool. I mean, it's great because we can't really catch Persians in Let's Go Pikachu. But, I mean, Eevees, we can't catch Meowths. Anyways, but yeah, it's cool that he gives you a Persian. We're not gonna use it because we don't need to. So we're just gonna go ahead and put him back in the box so we can actually go ahead and continue on with the game. But without further ado, let us go down here. Now that we have our chop down technique, let's go ahead and use that. Chop that down, and let's go ahead and go into this gym. And yes, the only thing that we needed to do to get in here, the only requirement was to get Chop Down, so that's cool. Anyways, I've been waiting for you, champ in the making. Lieutenant Surge here is a gym leader in this city. He's an expert on electric-type Pokemon and a real tough guy. Flying and water-type Pokemon don't do well matched against electric types. You might also want to watch out so your Pokemon don't get stuck paralyzed. And here's my last tip. Lieutenant Surge is a cautious type. He puts barriers between himself and the rest of this room, so it won't be easy getting to him. So the main little mechanic with this game, or with this gym, is that there are these colored trash cans, okay? Next to each colored trash can will be either there's so there's 2 switches you have to press. One will always be next to a colored trash can. The next will just be random. Okay, so I guess I got super lucky there. I'm not sure if it's random. It says it's random, but you know, I got incredibly lucky here. So yeah, you just have to find 2 switches while avoiding or battling these gym trainers. It's stupid. This gym is incredibly lazy, and I don't understand like the premise. Like, I know he's like a war veteran kind of person, but like I don't understand how that plays any influence into this gym. So anyways, as Bijou said, she's excited and nervous. Let's go ahead and just talk to the man. Oh, let's talk to the man. Tin Hut, welcome to the Vermilion City Gym. Will you look at that, a pint-sized challenger? Ha ha ha! You got big and brassy nerves to take me on with your puny power. A Pokemon battle is war. I'll show you, civilian. I'll shock you into surrender. Alrighty, so here we go, fighting Lieutenant Surge, and I just realized I don't have the layout in the team I wanted. I think Legiacris is first up. But either way, let's just go ahead and talk about Lieutenant Surge. So Lieutenant Surge has 3 Pokemon, the first one being Voltorb, level 25, knowing the moves Thunderbolt, Swift, and Light Screen. So we're just going to go ahead and just ram into this thing. Voltorb is very quick. It doesn't pack that much It doesn't pack that much damage. Literally almost one-shots our Legiacris. Either way, let's go ahead and switch into Buzz because there's no way Legiacris is taking another hit. But yeah, Voltorb is very swift, doesn't pack that much damage. The only reason we really took Emmy was because, you know, we're 4 times weak to electric types. But I don't think Buzz should take as much. Nah, Buzz still took quite a lot. Let's go ahead and try and put it to sleep. Maybe that'll... I'm trying to like give them more screen time, so it's not just Bijou doing everything, but it looks like Bijou's gonna have to do everything because Buzz missed, and I can't really switch into Bijou because I don't want Bijou to take damage. Oh god. Well, that is just fantastic. That is amazing. That's wonderful. Let's go ahead and switch into Bijou. I like how that was like Buzz's like first big battle. I believe he didn't really fight anybody on Trace's team, but that's like his first big battle, and I had to immediately get destroyed. Anyways, I don't think we really need to use Dig. Let's go ahead and use Zippy Zap, and I think that should actually be enough to finish him off. No, I was wrong. I guess I've just been wrong this entire match. It goes with the Swift. Swift is an interesting move. It never misses, so don't try and lower his stats, his accuracy stat, because literally doesn't matter because he has Swift. Anyways, 2 Zippy Zaps, and Voltorb is down. So now comes his next Pokemon, which is going to be Magnemite. Magnemite is the Electric Steel type, level 25, knowing the moves Thunderbolt and Sonic Boom. So we are pretty much just going to one-shot it because we do have Dig. Dig is going to be super useful here just because he is quad weak to ground-type moves, and we have that. So they do give you Dig specifically so you can take down Lieutenant Surge, I believe, because like otherwise I think it's kind of difficult. Lieutenant Surge is definitely one of the stronger gym leaders at the time where you challenge him, just because he does have like a fully evolved Pokemon that's actually pretty good, which is going to be his Raichu, his star Pokemon, level 26, knowing the moves Thunderbolt, Quick Attack, and Double Kick. So if you're sending your Eevee against this one, you might have an issue because it does have that Double Kick. But I believe we're faster than it. Yeah, we are. I did a test recording if you can't tell. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and use Dig. It's not going to be enough to one-shot it for sure, unless we manage to get a critical hit on it. But yeah, it's gonna live, just because it is a little bulkier than we are offensive. And that Double Kick is going to lay on some serious damage, taking us down at half health. But we are faster, so our Dig should knock it out. My only issue is that Dig takes forever because it is like a 2-turn animation move, but you know, whatever. Okay, so he goes for the Quick Attack for some reason, even though he had literally no chance to hit us, and we take him down. And that's Raichu. That's Lieutenant Surge. Unfortunately, Buzz doesn't get any of this experience because this one's actually kind of a lie. Anyways, now that's a shocker. You're the real deal, kid. And that's Lieutenant Surge for you. Fine, then take a Thunder Badge. we got the Thunder Badge. And that's not all. You're special, kid. Take this. Good, thank you. Thank you. Don't worry, that's not all I'm giving you. And we get Thunderbolt from Lieutenant Surge, a really great TM. TM36 contains the Electrifying Thunderbolt. Teaches to an electric-type Pokemon for some extra shock value. Alrighty, and that was Lieutenant Surge for us. Now that we're done there, we have a couple things we could go ahead and do. There's some things we should be doing, but either way, let's go ahead and... Oh, it's Misty. Let's go talk to Misty. I didn't notice her the first time I was playing the game, and then I just walk up and I'm like, whoa, did she just teleport? Oh, it's you again. Oh wow, you beat Lieutenant Surge? You must be pretty good. Glad to see you're really learning a thing or two, and your Pokemon must have tried their best. So we actually don't need to heal, because Misty's gonna heal us. Oh, me? I'm going swimming in the sea. There are times where you just want to break free from a puny little pool and swim in the big blue. Where are you headed next? Have you seen Diglett's cave? It's pretty close by. If you haven't, I could show you the way. Want a guide? Nah, it's cool. I'll find my way. You can talk to her. She'll always take you. But it's literally just right around the corner. This is Diglett's cave right at the entrance of Route 11, and that's actually where we have to go next. So they're kind of steering you there. So I keep shaking my Joy-Con around, and that makes Bijou want to join me, but it's kind of annoying. Anyways, let's go ahead and go inside. Okay, awkward cut aside, let us go ahead and go down. So Diglett's Cave is it's not really a dungeon, it's kind of just like, it's kind of a nothing, really. There's only one new Pokemon you can catch here. There are two Pokemon, well, three Pokemon, but two of them are an evolutionary line, and then one of them is Zubat. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the Pokemon you can catch here that's brand new, Diglett. Diglett is a ground-type Pokemon, later evolving into Dugtrio, which you can also actually catch in this area, so you don't really have to catch a Diglett. Dugtrio and Diglett are ground-type Pokemon, incredibly fast, have a good amount of attack, but they kind of lack everything else. They don't have the highest defenses, they don't have the highest special attack or health. I believe their health is like something small, like 40. They're not going to take many hits, but they are going to usually knock out their opponent with the one hit. Normally it shouldn't take more than that just because they are so fast and furious. But yeah, they're pretty good. They're a good alternative to like slower ground types, which is something that I've always had an issue with. But yeah, that's Diglett and Dugtrio for you. I want to go ahead and catch one now just because I want to add it to my Pokedex. So let's go ahead and try that again because I failed the first one miserably. Even though I got like a grade on it, it's so small too. Like I think it's like the Diglett I think is like an 1/8 of a centimeter, I believe. I think it's I guess it's millimeter. Either way, it's incredibly tiny. But there we go. Added Diglett to the Pokedex because I would forget later. Anyways, let's go ahead and just skip through all this and continue on with the cave, which is literally, that's it. That's all it is. It's literally just like a very small tunnel that leads absolutely to the very beginning of the game. So here we are, Route 2. There's a tree right here. If you cut that down, you go straight, you'll actually reach, what's the Pewter City? I couldn't remember what it's called. Coming back here, we can actually find a pretty useful item and 3 Great Balls. Pretty awesome, considering I just wasted like 5 catching Diglett. But let's go on. Let's go on. There's just one other thing we can really do here, and is Ivan. Remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's assistants. I'm glad I ran into you. Why don't I show you a neat trick? Actually, no. It's a little too bright out here. I'll be waiting inside. Whenever you're ready, Ivan. So this guy is pretty essential in completing the next part of the game because he'll teach us a pretty nifty keen secret technique. So you came, then let's get down to the brass tacks. I've got something good to show you. Believe it or not, I've mastered the secret technique, light up. Now let me turn off the lights and... It's there, nice and dark. Now if you calm your heart and breathe deeply, you will be able to sense your surroundings, no matter how dark it is. See? It seems bright, even with the lights off. My keen focus spreads to those around me, you see. Here, I can teach you how to do it too. Huh? It seems Pikachu wants to learn instead, Ivan. What? And you say it already knows the secret technique Chop Down? I see. Professor Oak had mentioned it, but it really does seem that your Pikachu is special. Fascinating. Let me try to teach it. Here, let me turn off the lights again. Now, Pikachu, follow what I do. Calm your heart, breathe deeply, and sense your surroundings. And we learn Light Up, which is gonna be pretty useful only in like 2 parts of the game. Your Pikachu really is quite wonderful. Now, use secret techniques to your heart's content. So since they're not moves, you can use them even if your Pokemon doesn't have the energy to battle. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, Ivan, did you learn how to use Light Up from Professor Oak's assistant too? What? You didn't learn it, but Bijou did? That partner of yours really is amazing, Ivan. Hey, you know what? I actually know some place where you might be able to use it. Want me to take you there? Yeah, let's go together. So he actually creates a pretty big shortcut for you if you don't want to go all the way there. He actually takes us to Cerulean City and lets us go to the next part of the game, which is the next big dungeon of the game, which is Rock Tunnel. To get through it pretty easily, you need Light Up. Like, there's no way you can't. You can go through it without it, but it's gonna be literally the biggest pain in the ass that it's just not worth it. But anyways, here we are in Route 9, and there are quite a bit Pokemon that you can catch in Route 9, but none of them are new. They're just previous evolutions, So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and cut. Okay, so now done with that, I guess I can go ahead and talk about the connecting route, just because it's incredibly small. So I'll go ahead and talk about that right now. So there is Route 10 right after this, like literally like 2 trainers away from this area. There is only 1 new Pokemon that you can catch there, and it is a pretty unique Pokemon. It's actually the water type Krabby. Krabby evolves into Kingler, and it has some. It's in the same respects as Gyarados, in that it has pretty great pretty great attack, kind of lower on the lower ends. Ooh, cut there. I keep burping. I'm so sorry, but it's on the lower end of special attack and special defense, but it has some pretty great attack, attack, regular defense, and it has some pretty good speed. It's a pretty cool looking Pokemon, although it is just a crab. It's always been a Pokemon that I wanted to raise, and I didn't really look at it until after I had gotten Legiacris, so I decided to just pass up on it for now. It's a really cool Pokemon, really interesting. I definitely recommend it just because, you know, it can learn some pretty cool moves. It's pretty unique in the sense that it's not a water type many people go to. Most people go to like Vaporeon or Lapras or not Krabby. So definitely recommend Krabby if you're given the chance. Here we have Legiacris trying to learn Dragon Tail. I believe Oh wait, no, I wanna learn it, but I'm trying to see what it is. Okay, Dragon Tail. 90 accuracy, 60 power, switches the Pokemon out. I believe that move's not very good, but we're gonna learn it because why not, you know? Because, why not? Let's just learn it. Oh, God. And, yeah, that's the only Pokemon you can really catch in Route 10. I recommend him. He's cool. Like I said, I would have raised him if we didn't already have Legiacris, but we do. And I love Legiacris, so I'm not just gonna drop him randomly. Also, never mentioned that I switched outfits. Oh, I need to put you in the freaking box, Diglett. Yeah, I never really mentioned that I switched outfits off screen, and I just look like a sailor boy. We're cute though. We cute. We very cute. Look at us. Hold on. Look at us. Look at us matching. I love that. Anyways, we're gonna put Buzz in front. Okay. I just wanted to fight the trainer with Buzz, but it looks like that's not the case. Either way, let's go ahead, get this item here. What is this? Super Potion. Awesome. Pretty great item to top us off in this cave. I should have prepared a little better, but either way. Whoa, hey, you're the kid that's been getting in our way all the time. It's because of you that Team Rocket's reputation was totally smashed. We'll never be able to face the boss at this rate, which means we'll have to take our revenge on you. Hold it. Ganging up on a child. I absolutely can't forgive that. Who are you, lady? We'll gang up and take you on too. I'll handle these three. Could you take the other one for me? Leave it to me. Good answer. Now then, let's go. Alright, with the help of this mysterious lady, we're going to be taking on Team Rocket once again. Although she did lighten the load for us, so that's pretty cool of her. Anyways, this grunt only has Eradicate, so it should make this battle a little easier, is what I would say if I didn't have Buzz Buzz up front. And Buzz Buzz just, I love Buzz Buzz, I love Venonat, but it's just not a very great Pokemon right now. How much is that Crunch gonna do? It's not gonna do much. Ooh, we land the Poison Powder. This is gonna help us take this guy down because from what I remember, Team Rocket grunts don't use potions, and Poison is actually gonna do, ooh, look at that damage, ooh. And now we just gotta lay on the side beams, and then hopefully we confuse him, and then hopefully he hits himself, because that would be badass. We got it. Ooh, that's some decent damage. Oh, I thought we got it. I thought that animation was it being hit by like the confusion, and I was like, damn, did it really just get freaking confused? That would have been too perfect though. Ooh, and like I said, that poison was literally gonna be our saving grace. We almost went down, but good job, Buzz Buzz. You did really well there. What if the boss hears about this? Jeez, kid, just how strong are you? Even the three of us rushing you wasn't enough. Those incredible, powerful Ice-type Pokemon, who are you? I am Lorelei of the Pokemon's League's Elite Four. Shall I freeze you all solid too? Elite Four? We surrender! You're a pretty talented trainer. It was plain to see during your battle. I see, you're collecting the gym badges. I look forward to when you come challenge the Pokemon League. Until then, see ya! So, our saving grace was a member of the Pokemon League. That's pretty awesome. But for now, I think we've gone far enough. I think we're just going to go ahead and call it quits for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. In the next episode, we are going to be conquering Rock Tunnel and hopefully getting our next team member soon. So I guess that's an exciting thing to look forward to. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the support. Definitely gonna keep going. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.